Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm excited to do another book review, and today I'm doing a book review on Sonny and the Red King, a children's book. Now you may be asking, why are you reviewing a children's book? You don't look like a kid. And my answer to you would be, well, why not? First of all, because it's really, really good. And second, it's also written by a good friend of mine, Truett J. Billups. And it's also illustrated by Mackenzie Harris. And also, I think it's important to highlight and talk about good art, whether it's a kid's book or not. So that being said, this is impressive to me because I've noticed, and it's not like I read a ton of kids' books, but I do like to check them out when I see them, see what's current. I like illustrations, I like creativity. A lot of them are not that impressive to me, usually more so to do with like title and subject matter. I just don't think kids' books are a place for 21st century ideology. I think kids' books are about fun adventures, learning to be courageous, instilling things in them that are gonna help them just in life in general, and they should be fun. They should be stories. They shouldn't be politically motivated or anything like that. So right out of the gate, this is on the right track. It's a fun adventure story. And not only that, guys, it's a narrative poem. And that's really impressive. That is technical and it's fun. I don't think people understand how difficult that can be. Like for some people, it's easy to make a rhyme, okay? And I'm not trying to trivialize it. Like, yeah, you can rhyme things, that's fun, good on you. But to tell a story that way, long form, that's impressive. It takes skill. And again, not just to be able to do it, but to be able to do it in a way that's like melodic and fun to read. And not just that as well, but also very visual. So even if all these illustrations weren't here, which I'll get to that, it still creates the story in your mind vividly, and it's fun. So like that's really impressive. Authors that go through traditional publishing is, that's a hard thing to do, to become a well-known writer because of your skill level or something like that. Like, I think this holds up to anybody. So I think that's very impressive for Truett being a self-published author. And that's part of the reason why I want to bring attention to it, because I believe self-published authors, independent creators that are very talented, that have been developing their skills and putting work out into the world, their work needs to be highlighted because, for one, I want to see more of it. I want to see more from Truett and people like him. And you need resources to do that. You need to be able to, support yourself and create time and space to create more things like this. So down the road, we get more high quality, more professional things. Not to say that this isn't. And I'm actually impressed with the quality all around for this, and I'll get to that in a second. But touching on the story a little bit, it's a fun adventure story, and it's full of traditional archetypes and themes that we all know and love. But it's presented in a fresh and creative way. It's not like I've read this particular story before. It's like this is unique to the imagination of Truett. And I'll read a little bit on the back. So this first line is actually a quote from the book. It says, "In a faraway land lived a girl named Sonny, whose home was a very large tree." And again, it has this nice bounce to it. It's really fun. So the synopsis is, Sonny lives alone in an old tree until the Red King comes. He destroys her home and conquers everything she loves. She is forced to search for the one thing that can defeat him, the ancient light. I mean, hopefully that buys you in. I think that is a great way to hook people into the story of like, what is the ancient light? How is she gonna defeat the Red King? Throughout the book, it's full of, monsters and mystery and bravery and courage. Put the age range on this from 4 to 8, good age range. I could say though, even if your kids were, 2-3 years older than that, they'd still probably enjoy it. Again, even for just the technical aspect of the poem, I think that would be a fun read for them in that sense. Also, guys, some of the artwork in this is just phenomenal. Full color pages. Obviously, I don't want to give everything away here because you should buy the book and check it out for yourself. But man, I feel like even the preview on Amazon doesn't do it justice. Like, you can still tell it looks good, but like in person, like, I don't know, it just prints really well. Like, you got this nice glossy cover. I think the illustrations, literally, they look better in the book when you're holding it. Again, not to say they don't look good online, but I just think surprisingly for a self-published book, like this is very, very impressive. I just wanted to take time to highlight it. So if you have kids or grandkids, grab this book. If you have nieces or nephews, grab this book and read the book to them. I think you'll have fun yourself reading the story and they'll get to have fun in the process. It's just kind of this cool thing that stories do for us. They bring people together, they start discussions. You can tell them, yeah, you can be brave like Sonny, you can find the ancient light. Again, I don't want to give too much away, but it's just a great story. It's a great book. So I highly recommend this book, guys, if you're into the arts, if you're into fairy tales and stories, if you're into supporting independent authors and artists, and also if you just want a good book for your kids, grandkids, whatever, this is a great, great choice. As always, guys, thank you so much for your time watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, if you found any value in it, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.